Today we are trying on and reviewing clothes from Old Navy, specifically items that are categorized as bestsellers on the Old Navy website. We're going to open them all up, get our first impressions, and then decide for ourselves whether they deserve to be on the best-selling list or not. Everything today will be linked in the description box below and in the first comment. And let's get started with mystery bag number 1. When I was looking for these items, literally everything on the Old Navy website is under the bestsellers. So it's like a list that just kept going, pages and pages of best sellers. We'll see what is in this one to start with, which is a linen dress. This is the Linen Blend Mini Shift Dress. It actually feels pretty soft for linen. It feels very swooshy and swoopy, and let's just try it on. So here it is on. It actually feels pretty comfortable. I'm 5'6", and so this one fits just above my knee, so it's not like a mega short little mini dress, I don't think. It's definitely a linen feeling material. This is 55% linen, 45% rayon viscose. It does have pockets. Here's what the back looks like. It has a little button on the top. I'm actually not surprised that this is on the best sellers list. Even though bestseller, I'm not sure if that means people really like it or a lot of people buy it. I would say it fits true to size, just a true medium on myself, who I consider myself a true medium generally. So I kind of wanted to come up with some sort of like bestseller rating, like yes, it should be a bestseller, or no, this should not be on the list. So we're going to go 1 through 3. 2 is very neutral. 3 means it belongs, and 1 means just forget about it. So I would honestly, starting out on a good note, I would give this a 3. The only thing I would change about it, were I to have a say, I would make this a V-neck, because I don't know, I'm not like loving the neckline, but other than that, and that's just my own personal preference, so I'm giving it a 3. I think it deserves a spot. Here is the next mystery package we're going to open here. This one, whoopsies, this is the Studio Smooth. Oh, it's a skirt. How fun. I have to find something to wear with this. I tried a different skirt in a recent video from Amazon, and I wasn't super happy about it because the inside shorts were not compressive. They were just kind of these flouncy little nothings, and so I like a compressive inside short in my skirt. This is the extra high-waisted Studio Smooth skirt, and I wish I would have gotten this in a different color. I got it in black, so I'll do my best to kind of show the composition, I guess. It does have a pair of shorts on the inside that feel like they're going to be somewhat compressive, so that's good. At the top, there is a little band, but it's about that wide. If you can see, that's like where that elastic band comes through. So as long as that hits at the right spot and it's not cutting in, I think we'll be in pretty good business. So now I need to go find a shirt. So I just so happen to have what is supposed to be probably a matching tank top with the shorts, or the skirt. I keep calling it shorts because it feels like shorts underneath. The shorts are definitely very high-waisted. I put them on and they just kind of kept going and going. These are a medium, and I am just getting a little bit of digging in at the top because it's not a soft smoothing type waistband. The inside shorts, this is just starting out really nice. I feel like I'm wearing a wrestling onesie kind of thing or something when I pull the skirt up, but the inside shorts are actually pretty compressive, and they feel like they would stay in place if you were to take this out and play like pickleball or, you know, something. The material on the skirt is super, super stretchy. Everything feels really comfortable on me, except where it is cutting in on my waist. So if I get the vote, and I feel like I do today, I'm gonna give this a 1, just for that waistband. I feel like we could do a little bit better with the waistband. Welcome to the floor. We are going to open up this box and see what is all inside. Honestly, this tank top is probably a bestseller too. Everything is a bestseller at Old Navy. Do you think that's because a lot of people buy stuff from Old Navy? I'm not really sure. I have that little linen top somewhere around here. Maybe I can find matching right there. There they are. A linen midi skin neutral something or other. Looks like there's a waistband on there, like it's some sort of bottoms, and let's try it on with that linen tank top. So we are starting with the linen top and the matching linen. I think these are Linen Blend midi skirt. Got quite the slit. Let's put the skirt on. So we'll start with the top. This is the Linen Blend crop top. I got a medium. It feels like the right size kind of under the armpits, but then up here it's a little bit big. Like there's a little bit too much room, at least on me. I think the back fits okay, and otherwise I think it fits all right. It feels a little bit just like Like I need this, like I just want a different shirt. As for the skirt, I got this in a medium. It has that slit on the side. The material is just like all this other linen stuff. On the waistband, there's no stretch at all. It's just a linen waistband. And then the back has elastic. It fits like what you would expect a dressy skirt to fit like on the waist. Since I'm the judge, I'm just gonna give these ones. I don't think this skirt is very comfortable and I don't like the way the top fits. Maybe I shouldn't rate them. I'm not sure, but this is just, these are going back. Let's just say that. If you needed a Halloween costume as a Girl Scout, I feel like you could put some cute, you know, those sew-on badges on here and be like a Girl Scout leader. So there's an idea. For that, I'll give it a 3. We're gonna take a little break from linen because I feel like we just need something else. This is the textured Dobby mini swing dress. It sits down on your shoulders. It has a little bit of a big bit of a poof sleeve to it. And I actually just thought this was pretty when I saw it on the website. It's quite wide. I got this in a medium, but I mean, that's just the style. So we'll see kind of how it goes. It's actually very soft. It's 100% cotton. And then it has kind of this texture to it. So if you can see that, it's just something like a nice relief after all of this linen, to be honest. So here is this dress, and I kind of have mixed feelings about it. I don't really wear a lot of things that come down on my shoulders like this. As far as the material, it's really, really soft. There's nothing digging in at all because it is very wide, with the exception of this elastic band around my shoulders. I feel like I'm always just trying to touch my hair and I can't. So I got to do the Glinda thing there. It does have pockets and it just feels very roomy, very, you know, comfy. I just feel like I can't move my arms. And that's probably how these dresses just are in general. You have to get these just so. I mean, I guess you could wear it up a little bit like that. That actually, they don't show it like that, but let's be honest, that's how it's going to end up at the end of your event. Wherever you go, just make sure you like the look of this because it's not going to stay like that. It's too fussy for me, but I do think it's pretty and I'm going to give it a 2 because I think it's not too bad. It's just, I don't see how like everyone who wears this would like it. Unless you like it like that. Probably not really a fair review. I don't know if it's the material or the puffy sleeves or what, but it's also just sort of reminding me of like a nightgown, like Pirates of the Caribbean. This is what she would wear. I don't know why that came to my head, but I just feel like whoever was in that, who was that? Kate, I don't know, Keira Knightley. I feel like this is a pirate outfit, pirate nightgown. The next thing I want to share with you, just to show you how literally every item on the Old Navy website is a bestseller, is that this is also on the bestseller list. This is a onesie, a workout onesie, and I actually happen to own this. I don't know how many people are buying and wearing workout onesies, but the reason I bought this was because I thought it would be nice and comfy just to wear around the house when I just need to like get stuff done. So much to my children's, I don't know, cringe. I don't know if that's a verb or however I'm using that. So much to my family's enjoyment. I call it my get stuff donesie onesie. And I just put it on and I zoom around the house and do a bunch of chores. Like if I need to clean or do like a bunch of things, it's hideous. I'm not gonna put it on for you because it is not flattering. I just thought it was funny when I saw it come across the bestseller list because I was like, who else is buying get stuff donesie onesies and wearing them when they need to get stuff done? I needed to include it because it's a onesie and you can get stuff done in it. I don't know if I said, this is a medium. It fits true to size with a lot of room to spare. We're gonna do another dress since we already have a dress on and we're just gonna go right over into this. This is the Fit and Flare Crinkle Maxi dress. I got this in a medium and it is a bestseller, like everything else. So here it is. And when I first put it on, I thought it was very comfortable. And then I kind of looked in a mirror and then I kind of thought I maybe don't like it as much as it is comfortable. This gauzy sort of material is super, super soft. It doesn't have any stretch to it, but it just kind of flows and it just feels very soft on my skin. I'm 5'6" and on me, it comes down, I don't know, maybe like 1.5 inches from the floor. And they don't come in short. They just come in regular and tall. And this is regular. So if you are shorter than 5'6" and you don't want to wear a heel, this might be too long for you. On the middle of it, it has these 2 little bands here. And I feel like on the models that sort of drapes, but on me, they kind of cut in a little. And I feel like they just kind of create an extra sort of bulge of me that I don't think is actually there. So I don't love that. And then I just don't love how this looks like little slings for my chest. I don't know. I don't love the look of this on me in particular. So I am going to give this a 2, which is sort of neutral because it's very, very comfortable. And I think it looks really pretty on the models. And I bet it would look really nice on some people. Next, we are going to try a couple of different tops. This one is the cropped lace button-down shirt. I think this is a newer style, maybe, although it looks like it's on sale. I mean, everything's on sale always at Old Navy. So if you're paying full price at Old Navy, wait 2 days and it will be on sale. There is no liner on the inside, and so you're probably going to want to wear something underneath this, however showy you want to be. Let's just try it on with like some shorts or something. Here is the lace cropped shirt. The body and the sleeves are 45% nylon, 55% cotton, and the collar, the cuffs, and the placket are 100% lawn cotton. So no idea what that means. I actually don't know what the placket is, and some of you are gonna know. I don't even want to guess. Is that this? I don't know. I shouldn't even say. I mean, obviously the cuffs, the collar, got to be that. It's got to be the placket. Has a nice placket. I think that's a word I'm going to start using. Has a nice placket. The placket is nice. As for the fit, this is a medium and it is cropped and it is supposed to be cropped. I do have a tank top underneath this tucked in. I feel like it is pretty. In some of the pictures, they have it sort of tucked in. I do like the style. The lace, I think, is pretty. I don't know. And maybe if I just keep my arms down and stop doing that, it would look better. I'm giving this one a 2 because it's very comfortable. It's very, I mean, it's lace and there's nothing uncomfortable about it. As a bestseller, I'm not sure. Maybe tucked in. I like that better. Let's tuck it all in. I'm starting my new tuck journey and it's including tucking everything in. I don't know. And I'm not sure. I'm giving it a 2 and we're moving on. I realize that my rating system is a little flawed and it's a little bit pointless, but since I started it, I'm going to finish it. We're going back to linen. We are going to try the linen blend crop popover top. So another cropped top. Now this linen blend, I would assume is the same material as all the rest of this linen, but it feels softer. This is still 55% linen, 45% viscose rayon. So let's give it a try. So here is this top, and I actually am surprised that I like this more than maybe I thought I was going to when I held it up and looked at it, or even looked at the pictures on the website. I got this in a medium, and it has kind of a boxy fit. It's not cutting in, and there's enough room around my arm. It definitely has a bit of room to it around here. So I don't know if you'd want to wear something under it or what, but it is quite cropped. So you just be aware of that, but it's called cropped. So we expected a cropped shirt. There's not too many colors in this one. It's just this stripe or black, or you can get it in this khaki color. So you can mix and match all of your khaki linens together. Probably everything that comes in linen comes in like all of these colors. I think it matches what I was expecting to get, and I'm gonna give it a 3. I kind of like it. This is the button-down denim swing top. It is a sleeveless top. This is what it looks like. It looks like it's gonna be really big down the front. That's my initial reaction. So here is this swing top, and I got this in a size medium. It feels a little bit big to me. Just on the armpits, it feels a little bit big, and then kind of, it just feels a little roomy, sort of like that other linen crop top, but I like this shirt a lot better. It's super soft and light. I just love like chambray denim-y sort of things. I just like the color. I wasn't sure that I was gonna like how this flares out like that, but I actually think it just makes it sort of pretty and adds a little bit of, I don't know, flow to the shirt. I'm not sure how a small would fit, if it would just be a little bit too form-fitting, and I like kind of how breezy and loose this is, but I would say true to size, or maybe size down 1 if you want it to be a little bit more form-fitting. I don't know, I'm gonna give this one a 3. I think it's actually, you know, on our nice little rating scale. I understand why this would be a bestseller, because it's really comfortable. I think it looks nice. It's a flattering shape. And yeah, I like it. I just looked in the box for the next thing and I sort of cringed because I found more khaki linen. This one is a linen blend. No, what is this? High-waisted faux wrap linen blend mini skirt. This is actually listed on the page, I think, with the crop shirt. But I do like the denim with khaki linen sort of look. And so we're gonna just try this on with this swing shirt. So it's, again, it's the linen blend, has just plain front like a skirt. And then on the back, it is a set of shorts, has one stretchy waistband on the back. And let's try it on. Here is the mini skirt shorts. I mean, from the front, it looks like you're wearing a very little mini skirt, but it is actually just shorts. So I mean, I've seen this style around, like this wrap skirt shorts thing. And just personally, I would rather just wear shorts or a skirt and then have the skirt be, longer. And I would just tuck that in, make them shorts. I think they look nicer as a pair of shorts than as a tiny little skirt like my shorts. These are from Old Navy too, and they just have this nice, stretchy, soft waistband at the top, and I think it's just more comfortable. Plus they're shorts and not a skirt. So there's the back. These would look a lot better probably if they were steamed, but I'm just so warm. There's like 100 lights in this room. It's really hot outside, and the idea of just firing up that steamer and just steaming this, I can't do it. So we just have to imagine that it is not super wrinkly. Even the front it all needs to be steamed. As far as it being a best seller, I don't know. So I'll give it a 2 on our little rating scale because it is very comfortable. Things like pinching in, but that's just kind of what this one looks like. So there you go. Here's the skirt short thing. Next, we have another shirt. This is the crop button-down striped shirt. And when you look at the pictures on the website, it looks eerily similar to the lace shirt. It's just the same shirt, only in a different pattern. So I should have known that, but see how it kind of goes up on the sides, and it's a little cropped number. I got this one in a medium. I think I got everything in mediums today because I've been saying medium a lot. Let's try it. It's like a little candy striper shirt. We have a visitor. She doesn't really love to be held. Hello, say hi, honey. She's not really she loves to sit on our laps. Doesn't love to be held, but she's in here. She just made her appearance. Here is the button-down cropped shirt. This is a size medium. It's gotta be the same pattern as this one, but it just feels a little bit shorter to me than the lace. And I don't know, maybe that's just because I had a cami on under the lace one and I don't under this one, but it just looks super cropped. If you want a cropped shirt, this is going to be your cropped shirt. It feels like a small or something. It just feels it feels little, but it's okay. But we're just going to stick it in here somewhere around this red dress. And I think I'm done rating things because I don't think that actually means anything. It's more like, here's what it looks like on a real person, and you can decide whether you would like to purchase it or not. That's what this video is. Next, we have another dress. This is the Fit and Flare sleeveless linen blend midi dress, and this is gonna be like the longest video ever. So this is some more linen blend, of course, and it does feel fairly soft. So it feels more like this shirt that I had, more so than like this doesn't really feel that soft, but this actually feels pretty soft. Here is the front, and then on the back it has a little bit of smocking. It has just kind of a true waist, not a stretchy. The straps are not adjustable, and it is a midi length. So let's just try it on. So here is what the top of this dress looks like. It does have a pretty neckline, I think. It is a midi length. If I can back up far enough, it just comes down like mid shin on me. There, you can see how long it is. It does have pockets, and it's very, very comfortable. Like that smocking, on me, it's not necessarily pulling, it's just sitting nice and soft on my back. And if I don't look at it, it's really, really comfortable. I wish it had some sort of adjustable straps because I feel like it's kind of gaping on the top on me. I thought this was really pretty on the models. Just on me, on my particular body shape that I don't have, a super defined waist, I don't think it's the most flattering look. It kind of like stretches where I think it's supposed to actually drape, and I don't love it on me, but it is very, very comfortable. So I can see how it would be a bestseller among people who look good in this type of dress. Like my sister, she would wear this and look really nice in it. The next one we have is the sleeveless linen blend mini dress. So much linen on the best-selling list at Old Navy. Who knew? It looks like it has a similar makeup to this. It does not have that little sweetheart top. It just has a square neck in the front, which I'm a little nervous is going to be like the same shape as that crop. And I did not love that, but it also has the smocking on the back, which I think is really comfortable. I don't love it when it's all smocking everywhere, but just a little smocking on the back, I think is fine. And then it's a little mini dress. I got it in this floral pattern because I just kind of thought it was pretty. So let's try it on. So here it is. I actually think the pattern's kind of pretty, but don't worry, you can get it in this khaki color as well. So if you are wanting to build out your capsule wardrobe, like a khaki capsule wardrobe, go to Old Navy. They've got everything in khaki linen for you, for your linen blend enjoyment. It does have that same sort of squared off top, and it just feels kind of wide to me. And I have fairly wide shoulders, and I still want this to be just a little bit more, you know, closer together. This dress is literally like they took the pattern for this crop, put it with the middle of this dress, and then chopped it off. It's just easier to see on this dress because it's not black. It has these same kind of seams that go down the front. It's very comfortable, and I think it looks okay on my little screen. It's just the middle is not, again, it's kind of got that same sort of structure, so it doesn't feel super like my favorite in the middle on me, which maybe you can't see it in this video, or maybe you can, I don't know, but I can feel it. And it's a mini dress, so it is pretty short, sits above my knees, and you're gonna wanna wear some sort of like little shorts underneath this. But I could see this maybe with like a denim jacket that I don't ever wear. As for the rest of these best sellers, I think my favorites would be the very first dress that I tried on, the little cropped linen shirt, the swing denim shirt, and even maybe the lace, just with maybe the right outfit and accessories. I thought it was kind of pretty. This was next, and I don't know. I don't think so. I will put a link right here to another video on my channel where I went to Old Navy and I just tried on a whole bunch of stuff. And I don't think there's any repeats here if my memory serves me correctly. So if you are interested in watching that, click on this link next. Thanks so much for watching, and we will see you in the next video. Bye.